Hello, year 2. Mr. Bryant here, ready for lesson 1 on the secret giant. Here he is, the secret giant. Now, I'm sure you'll remember from the story that there's a lot of descriptive language used to describe what the giant is like. Grandad talks about the giant and he says he has things like hands as big as tabletops. What else does he say? He's got hands the size of tables, legs as long as drain pipes, and feet as big as rowing boats. Now, when we describe something like that, we're comparing it to something else. It helps us think, oh, he's got legs like drain pipes. Well, I know a drain pipe is quite big, so that helps me visualize what it's like. He's got hands as big as tables. I think, oh yeah, I know how big a table is. They're pretty big hands then. These are called similes. They help us describe something by showing it is similar to something else. Now today, you are going to draw the giant. So in the middle of your page, and mine's a little bit small, and also it looks a bit more like a ghost than a giant. But you're going to draw the giant in the middle of your page. Here he is. And let's see if I've got a nice... Oh, there's another lovely picture of him. Look at that. There he is. So I'd like you to draw the giant in the middle of your page. And around the giant, I would like you to label it. Now, you can use some adjectives to describe what he is like. You could say he's huge, enormous. You could say he's kind as well. We know that about him. But what I really would like you to do is think about using some similes. And here, this will help you to structure your similes. So, pick part of the giant. So we could say, let's choose his eyes. Let's choose his eyes. So I've thought of a body part for the giant, or perhaps part of his clothing, like his hat. Think about his eyes. We could say his eyes were as big as... Can you think of something his eyes would be really big? Dinner plates, dustbin lids, they're quite big. You're trying to help the reader understand just how big the giant is. He had teeth as large as cupboard doors. There we are. You are trying to help someone understand just how big he is by using the word as, and we could say as big as large as tall as wide as long as. These are all describing what the giant is like using a simile. And we can also use the word like. So he had hands like tabletops. We might imagine they were like tabletops. They were that big. He had fingernails that were like something big. Have a think. How big are his fingernails? So that's what I'd like you to do today. A picture of the giant in the middle of your page. Make it nice and colourful too. And around it, label it using some similes. Find some different parts of his body or his clothing, draw a line and describe what they are like. And then don't forget to send it to us so we can see your lovely work. Off you go.